I always hated being on 9th Street.
So did you work on 9th Street?
Yeah.
So tell me about working on 9th Street,
I
like
mean,
people and...
the thing about the 9th Street mentality is all the adults here work hard. Like the generations above me, like, you know, like my dad and his dad's generation, they're like die hard, fucking just working up before the sun's up, working till the sun goes down, saving all their money, blah, 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 and just, you know, and expected the next generation to like pick up on it and take over. And we kind of like, my generation kind of got spoiled because they made money. You know, like before that, they didn't have any money. So like they made money and they sent us to like a normal school and meet normal people. So we weren't really motivated to be out here. So it was like, I mean, when I think back now, you know, he was trying to, you know, trying to do the good thing, give you a good value of a good work ethic, you know. But I hated it because it always seemed like a punishment to me. It never seemed like, you know, father and son business. It was always like, you know, you're my slave kind of thing. And I never, you know, I always resented it. But now that I got older, I understand, you know, what he was trying to do. But maybe he was too nice in a way. I don't know, right? He was like maybe like too nice in a way, other things.
Also, talk about what you were doing, what you had to do in terms of business, like.
Just little things, whatever. Like working on the stand. I hated working on the stand. It was like a kind of a job where it was so hard. Like the work was so hard for the money. Like, you know, like you'd have to get up and like go down to the food center like 5:30 in the morning and like pick through what you were gonna buy. And then my dad's like real thrifty, if you want to call him that. So like most of the time we would not even buy stuff. We'd go down to like the end of the market where they would dump all the stuff and like sort through like half spoiled fruit and pick out all the good fruit out of there, which made it even like more horrible. Like it would be one thing if you just had to load 100 boxes on the truck, but like standing at that dump, would you ever have to go do that? Go stand at where they would dump the fruit and go through it all and just like, you know, go through like 8 cases of tomatoes to get 1 case of tomatoes that were good, and like load that on, and then stand outside and sell it and make like $3 a box. You know, like I don't know.
So how are things different around here now that the river is...
Now it's cool. Like you enjoy it. Like even if you're like it's not the same kind of hard work. I guess it's like exhausting in a way, but nothing compared to when we were young. I don't know. I mean, it's just a whole different thing. It's like there used to be like the entertainment mecca of Philly used to be on 9th Street, used to be at Palumbo's, but this place doesn't compare to it. Like that place was like 20 of these, you know, Frank Sinatra, like all. I mean, you know, you're talking back in the day, but that was like the only live, you know, music around, and it was like the cool spot. Then that burnt down, and there's been nothing down here for like ever since Palumbo's was gone, and this is like just in time for like the new people that moved in. It's like the area's like kind of in a revival, you know what I mean? But like it's not. I don't know if it's a revival. What would you call it? It's like a different crowd here. Renaissance, maybe. I don't know. It's like there's like a different crowd of people moving in that find the area like quaint or whatever, you know? Because it's like the last neighborhood. Like this neighborhood's like one of the last neighborhoods where people who live next door to each other know each other. Like most other places where you go, you can live next door to somebody for like 10 years and maybe not even know them. But around here, like you go up any of these little side streets, everybody knows everybody. You know, it's a kind of like area where you'd be able to like leave your door open at night. Like people would just sit out. Like today, I don't even know if they still do that. Like on Kimball Street and all. Like all the neighbors knew each other. So all these like hipsters or whatever are trying to come into this neighborhood because it's cool. So this is like an outlet for all the creative people that are coming around here now. Like before, all the people that lived around here were just like hucksters. They're just people that worked. They either worked in like the factories in the area or they worked in the market. That was it. That was everybody around here, and they lived here forever. And all their kids moved like to the suburbs and to Jersey and stuff like that. So now this whole new group of people are coming here because the neighborhood's cool in a way, even though it's kind of like dead.